Hello world, it is me again. I'm at a hotel room that I just checked into. I'm gonna stay here for the next couple of days before I fly out. So there's not much pretty stuff here. I'm very close to the airport, so I just thought of from here today. But a bit like in transition today, a lot of packing, repacking, moving around, taking care of like commitments and things like that. But I was wondering what I should talk about, and that's kind of when I realized. Something very interesting I've been vocal about the fact I practice a school of Buddhism that was discovered by Nichiren Daishonin in Japan in the 13th century. But there's a very cool concept within the philosophy that goes that earthly desires lead to enlightenment, right? And that is to say that desire itself is not wrong. Wanting to live a life of fulfilled desires is not wrong, but how you use those desires to fuel everything else that you do in your life is the key to enlightenment. The reason I'm talking about this is, there's a lot of layers to it. I'm not here to try and tell anyone that they're right or wrong about anything, but my ex, not to really again not to say that I was right or wrong, or she was right or wrong, really hurt me, and this was the second time in 15 years that I've been betrayed by a romantic partner, and it really got me deep into understanding why that even started. Why am I repeating these patterns in my life, right? Um, and that's when I realized, wait, just desiring to be with someone else, or desiring to drink, or desiring to do drugs, or desiring to, I don't know, gamble, watch porn. I don't know what each person's fancy is, but the desire itself has nothing to do with the person's character. You cannot judge a person as good or bad based on what they like and do not like. Who is to say that someone who's addicted to sugar isn't as bad as someone who's addicted to alcohol or cocaine? I don't know, man. Like, yeah, there's obvious societal norms that people break, and you can be like, okay, there's a problem there, but to judge someone by their vices when we are not willing to look at our own is really what this trap of society is all about. It's about looking at me bigger than you and you bigger than me and whatever else ways to differentiate, to separate, to make a gap and widen it and widen it and widen it. Because the truth is, we're here to come together, like the Beatles said. Come together. Anyway, I've been told I can't sing, but I'm gonna try get better at that. But yeah, we're here to come together. We're here to be one. We're here to fulfill the whole. And the truth is, we are all whole as we are. Doesn't matter what you're into, doesn't matter what you like, doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter who you're with, doesn't matter your gender, your sexual orientation, your color, your skin, your size, you know. If you choose to fix something, if you choose to change one of those things to better suit the narrative that you want, amazing. If you choose not to, you're fine. You're fine. Don't freaking let people tell you what you should be eating or how you should be dressing or what you should be doing with your life. And I think that is where the creative source of life comes from. Yeah. Shout out to my brother Madhu. He, he's been watching, and he's a great example, man. I've grown up under his shadow for a long time, but I love him, and he doesn't give a shit about what people say, and he's created so many amazing things because of that straight focus on what he wants to do. And it's kind of what I learned from him at a very young age when I started my rock band, when I started theater, when I started doing a lot of stuff that I did. It was this rebellious spirit of, I don't care what people think, I'm gonna do it anyway. And that's what got me this far. And if it wasn't for desires like being a great filmmaker, being someone who lived a good life, being someone who had a great partner, all these other things, I wouldn't have made it to where I am today. I wouldn't have gone to LA. I wouldn't have learned the lessons I've learned. I wouldn't have gotten married and then ended it soon enough. But the point is, desires are okay, and that's all I'm trying to come and tell you guys. From this city that is probably filled with so much of it, like Mumbai, like Goa, like Las Vegas, New York, Berlin, and there's just too many examples that I can go down. But again, I'm not saying any of this to sound like I'm bigger or better or no more or anything of that sort. But I'm just trying to say that a good part of the world is designed for desire. So it's fine. It's fine to be who you are and do what you want. Funny enough, I've spent most of my time in Bangkok going to puppy cafes. I'm gonna post something about this soon. I've not had the healing yet to be able to indulge in certain things that are still traumatic to my experience. But sorry, I don't want to go into a darker place there. But the truth of what I'm saying is that you know it's okay. It's okay. You want to drink, you want to dance, you want to do drugs, you want to be with someone, you want to be with many people, whatever, man. Just freaking be yourself. That's what you're here for, and that is what the core of authenticity is, and that is the seed of creation. Yeah, and that's what I've learned in this long, stretching, painful, lonely, incubated period of healing. And that is why I've designed the Kaleidoscope. That is why there is not just the apps, but my one-on-one coaching. I'm trying to build some group sessions as well. And this is all based off of the fact that I have been able to overcome so much all alone. And I wish that on nobody. And I wish that I can help someone else who's in that place, because, man. Anyway, I've also had the opportunity to learn from some great people. Tony Robbins and Dean, and there's a few people that I've managed to learn from, and I want to give back. And that's what the whole Kaleidoscope is about. It's about recognizing that no matter where you're unfulfilled, your work, your money, your relationship, your family, your life, your whatever, man. It's all connected to the root. The kaleidoscope is a bunch of broken pieces of glass creating a huge fractal that makes this beautiful pattern. But it all starts with these 5, 6 little pieces of freaking glass that create the pattern. And if you can change the pattern using those 5, 6 pieces, you can change the entirety of the image. And that's what I'm here for, guys. That's thank you for hearing me out. I know I got a little bit emotional today. I got a little bit raw and unfiltered, and this is me, man. This is life. It's gnarly. It's not clean. It's not always happy and bumpity bump. And it's what it is. But we're all here in this together, and I wish I can make a difference in my own way. Through my art, through the things I build and create, and through my one-on-one relationships with people, outside of even the work. Again, I'm not here to sell you guys anything. I just feel called to share the truth about my life, and this is the truth about my life. I've not spoken about this ever before. especially, the stuff I've been healing from. But, there you go. And nobody's wrong, nobody's right. I have nothing against anyone who's ever hurt me in my life, because if they didn't, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I just hope that every one of them can learn from their own mistakes and grow as well. And yeah, sorry guys, it's a pretty heavy one today. I hope you took something out of this one. As always, I hope you guys get to check out the link for Kaleidoscope, the Creator Kaleidoscope. You can sign up for it. The creator aspect is the suite of AI tools that I'm developing. The Kaleidoscope is this mindset technique that I'm working on, or I have been working on, that can help people, especially if you are creative, you're a founder, you're an entrepreneur, you're someone self-starter who's kind of stuck in whatever way. The Kaleidoscope method is designed to help you fix the problems from a core root level, not from the outside, not from the work, not from the relationship, the money, the whatever. No, it's from the inside, so it reflects on the outside. I am living proof of it. It's not easy, it never is, but you can make it fun, and that's what I'm trying to do every single day. Anyway, I'll leave you guys there. Thank you so much again. I really love and appreciate everything from you guys watching to commenting to letting me know and reaching out. All of you, just so grateful. And gonna keep doing this, and I hope you guys keep showing up, and I hope we can make something new and amazing. Thank you. Be happy, be kind, and be creative, guys. Thank you.